Bonjour, bonjour. In this video, we are going to learn the verb aller, which in English is to go. So it's one of the most important verb you can learn in French. Honestly, this one is for beginner, but it's also for more advanced learner because there is like many things that we can say with that. Is that's what we're gonna learn today. So it's just simple verb. It's more than that. So as you can see, it's one of the most frequently used verb in French, meaning that there's like four verbs. It's one of those four that you're gonna use every single day for so many things. For example, now we can express movement. You know, when you go somewhere, that's the verb to go, but also you can talk about the future action, like the near future. Like in English, when you say like I'm going to it, we use that verb as well. So that's the same thing. But also we use when we talk about well-being. So to feel, we use the verb aller as to feel, feeling something. Okay. So this is a very, very important one. Plus, here, very important keyword, irregular. So it's not like the other verb. So if you see my last video was about the ER verb. If you didn't see that video, I really invite you to watch that video. But this one is an exception. So it's irregular. Very important to learn that one. Okay. Also, as I say, like for beginners and advanced, it's very important because you can say so many things. And you will be definitely one step closer to fluency if you master aller. So let's go. Here's the conjugation of aller in a present form. So very basic, but you just need to remember that because it's irregular. So c'est je vais, tu vas, il va, elle va, on va, nous allons. Don't forget the small liaison. Same if you didn't see the video that I made about liaison, I really invite you to watch it. Nous allons. So we have the S and the followed by a vowel. So we have to do the Z sound. Nous allons. Vous allez. Ils vont. Elles vont. Now I put an example for you with the translation. So je vais à l'école. I'm going to school. Tu vas au parc. You're going to the park. Elle va à la plage. She's going to the beach. Nous allons au cinéma. We are going to the cinema. Vous allez au travail. You are going to work. Ils vont au supermarché. They are going to the supermarket. Okay? So, quick review. Remember that on is not it, like in English. Like people tend to think it's it, but we don't have it. So, on means we. So, we have nous and we. Those are, let's say that we use this one when we talk and we use this one when we write. Okay? So, now very important to remember that. Also, for the vous, it's mean you when formal you, but plural if you address to more than one person. Okay? So, keep that in mind. It's very important. So now, key uses of aller. So the first thing that we use aller is for indicate movement. As you may know by now, is the verb to go. So movement to a location. Nous allons à la montagne. We are going to the mountains. Je vais à la maison. I'm going home. That's the first use. Very important one. The second one, da-da-da, we have the near future. Like in English, as I said before, we are going to do something, right? So aller plus infinitive, meaning you have a verb. Like in English, you see, it's like I want to eat. You know, to eat is the infinitive form. You have to put the same thing. Da da da. Je vais manger. I'm going to eat. You have it. Okay, so this verb is very important when you want to express something in the near future. Then ils vont voyager en France. They are going to travel to France. So as you can see, it's kind of easy to do. It needs practice like everything, but if you practice it, you will master it in no time. Okay, and the third use, kind of very important. You probably know already that, but you probably never thought about that. So we use the verb to go, aller, for to say like to feel, to be. So you remember that very, very important sentence when you say someone like, comment ça va? It's like, how are you? Like, how it is going, basically. How it is going, if you translate literally, okay? Like, ça va bien. Like, it goes well, thank you. I'm doing well. Il va mal. Nah, he's not feeling good today. So he's not feeling well today. As you can see, very, very important use. So remember the three uses. First, indicate movement. That, as you may know by now, is just to go. Then we use it to make near future and to express well-being. Okay? So now I'm going to teach you like few expressions that we use with the verb aller that are very important. So aller chercher is mean to get, to pick up. Je vais chercher du pain. I'm going to get some bread. Like je vais chercher mes enfants à l'école. I'm going to get my kids at school. Okay, so this one is very, very important. Like I know in English you use pick up, but we use aller chercher. Then aller bien, aller mal, as you know by now, to be well, to be unwell. Ça va bien et toi? So yeah, are you doing good? And you? That's it. Then two more expression and then we are done. You can relax. You did good friendship up today. So aller voir quelqu'un. So go to see someone. Okay? Elle va voir son ami. She's going to see her friend. So you know we use it in that sense. Very, very important. Et y aller. So this is a bit specific. We're gonna have a lesson about that a bit later, but keep that in mind when you say on y va. Shall we go? So this is a very important one. Okay. So shall we? Là, on y va? Let's go. Shall we go? Okay. So I hope you learned something in that video. Don't hesitate to ask me if you have any question. I'll be happy to help, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.